William Byer, Uzai Takil, John Kokoza, Matt Padavano, myself, and our very esteemed and special guest, online artist, musician, whatever you want to call him, Blue Anon. Thanks for coming. We got a hell of a cast in store for you. I hope everyone is feeling good. Let's get on into it. Koka, you wanna?
So where have we been?
That's a good question. Where have we been?
What have you guys been up to? I've been doing close to nothing. Yeah. I had a job for about 4 days.
Nice. What happened to that one?
So it was like this snack stand job, right?
Sure.
Oh boy.
Where I was basically in charge of like making and delivering pliables right there. And
It's great. It's great to be back.
We'll get into that later.
Uzai was a castaway. He just got off the ocean.
And I absolutely hated it. My boss was like a total jerk.
Oh, you lost that already?
Gets it. So then I was supposed to come in on a Monday or no, a Sunday morning, and I had like a party Saturday night. And I was like, I really don't want to come. So then he calls me and he's like, hey, you don't have to come into work today. And I'm like, thank God. And he never called me back.
Wow. So you got fired.
I've not been fired. I've not been paid. I'm in total like.
He's on call.
I'm in total like limbo right now.
We gotta be paid soon. It's illegal.
I have probably hundreds of dollars of labor that are just gone.
Well, you've never been paid for.
No. I got my tips.
How long ago did this happen?
This week. I've not.
Oh, okay. It's like they call you 2 week pay
It's
cycles.
Thursday, but
yeah, that's what we do.
All right,
we'll see.
Yeah.
So that was my employment opportunities this summer.
Well,
I'd say we address the elephant in the room, the masked man in
the
the middle.
blue elephant in the room.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. I go by Blue Anon. Digital artist. I started in about like late September. I only started honestly because I started getting involved with this community in 4chan from the iBoard.
Good start to any
That's
story.
a good start. That's a strong
So
start.
I chat, pop it off. Oh no.
We got some fat poggers coming in.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Aren't they always?
They can't hear you.
Yeah, but oh wait, is this is my shit?
Yeah, it's on.
Definitely hear it. Just speak a little closer to the mic.
Especially because you have your mask on.
All right, I gotta lean in.
Yeah, we'll get a little lean in.
All right, so
The mucho mango.
yeah, it's just Arizona might brand me one day. They might sponsor me.
Smart.
Just waiting for that sponsor.
You just turn it right.
There we go.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, so
Let's
I got
continue.
Huh?
Sorry, let's continue. My bad.
So I got my start in the iBoard and 4chan. It's honestly it was by mere chance. I only went there because
4chans.
because I wanted somewhere to talk about the Steven Universe movie.
Wow.
Because it came out in early September.
Keeps getting better.
Yes, I just want to hear more.
Yeah, and so I saw this community of all these wacky, zany characters, and I really liked the vibe it gave and the sense of community and friends. And I'm just like, man, I should be drawing with them, but I'm just being a fucking pussy.
All right.
You can't say that on Twitch.
I share the same sentiment.
That's our one F word for the show. Usually Matt takes that slot, but
All right.
I gotta start drawing.
This guy's
All right.
Yeah.
All right. No, nothing like that from now on.
okay.
No,
Everyone gets a
but,
little gamer moment. We understand. So we
happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best of us. And so I was tinkering around with all these character designs I could do, and I did some looking around the house, and I found this old mask that my brother used to have, and
Do you know
and
why?
I found it, and I was what?
Do you know why it was just there? He was like
For
robbing
skiing?
stores.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
We're not there yet.
All right.
Well, let me intrude. Yeah, continue.
And so I'm like, all right, I got the mask. That's cool, but what else could I wear? And then I just kind of threw on some shit from around the house, found a pair of old beat up safety sunglasses, and
You look safe. I'll tell you that.
and I just started.
Absolutely.
And honestly, that's just really where it all started. And I
That's
just
where
kind
the
of
career
started
took
joining
off.
in.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's where the career took off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly where it took off. And then I started posting there a lot, had a lot of fun there, and that's where I got my start.
Yeah, and
It
you
was,
developed the whole persona since
yeah,
I've been
yeah.
perusing. The
And
Blue Anon.
another-
I highly recommend the Blue Anon Instagram page.
Oh,
If you
it-
don't
Give it a
follow,
follow,
you-
everyone.
you
Give it a
follow.
follow.
It really
Absolutely.
is. It's good stuff over there.
Gas the
He's got this whole persona built up. It's really spectacular what you can do.
Can
with
you
just,
drop? Can you drop your handle for?
yeah,
us?
what is it? I don't know.
What's the handle? Your Instagram username.
Blue Anon 334.
Okay.
Highly recommend a follow.
Yo, my boy Semi Badass Gotcha Man. Shout out to Gotcha
Oh,
Man.
we have a quick comment here. Do you have any Taki recipes?
Yes, I'm glad he asked.
So am I. This is perfect.
Yo, dude.
One can
I don't know
make
about you
Takis?
guys.
Wait, do you make them or incorporate them like a Taki?
I incorporate.
Understood.
I do. I actually have, I have a.
Takis are not my favorite food, but they're like probably my favorite snack.
Okay.
Dude,
That's
Takis.
respectable.
Speaks
That's
my
respectable.
language.
Like I am. Oh my god, I am an absolute crackhead with Takis, dude.
Nice.
I'll be like I used to like crush. I used to put them in like a plastic like sandwich baggie.
Right.
And then I would crush them up until they're like just crumbs, and then I would put it on like sandwiches, omelets,
Snort them.
snort them.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't say that on Twitch.
No, a rush like no.
In a game. Snort them in a game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, but
That's brilliant.
and
Great question.
I remember
Such a
I
good
also one more thing about the Takis. I
Mhm.
remember at one point a buddy of mine came up with the idea of crushing up Takis, but super fine, almost to the point of like salt.
Like a powder.
Yeah,
like
wow.
like salt, and then
Use them as an assault.
we made our own salt.
It's good.
We call
I have
it
something to
fire-
go off
we
this.
call it fire salt.
You do.
Whoa,
You do.
I like
You
that.
take a cup of noodles.
Fire salt.
You take this super salty, really garbage. I think it's called like Old Will's beef jerky, and it's just like really tough and bad. You put it in the cup of noodles. It like rehydrates just a touch. You take Takis, you crush them up, put them in there. Oh, that's some good
That's
stuff
very
right there.
creative.
Yeah, I highly
That is
recommend.
creative.
Recipe.
Highly
Might
recommend.
have to
Is
try
that a
that.
Marston
It's
original?
To my knowledge, yeah. I mean,
So you have the saltiness of cup noodles, then you add the saltiness of this crappy beef jerky.
Yes.
That's about a
and then
week's
the
worth.
Takis.
That's
Oh,
about, that's about
I-
a week's worth of sodium.
it really does. It just it just like takes every
How's there
single.
even any moisture in
No,
the bowl?
it's bizarre. It really drains you of all water.
I
The,
have a
really,
quick
the,
question.
the real incentive is that first cup of water after is better. It's just, it's like heaven.
Does the jerky get a little soft when it's in the?
It rehydrates.
That was
a little
that
bit.
was my
It's good stuff.
question. It's
good stuff.
interesting. Very
Anyways,
interesting.
enough about our Taki food recipes. Bit of a tangent there, but
So good.
where else? Where were we?
One more thing about my origin.
Your origin story?
I just want to get this part
When
out
you
of the
spawned
way.
in.
I want to get this part out of the way. So, the funny thing is, I wanted to be an artist my whole life. I
Wow.
wanted to
Really?
be an artist my whole life. I've always had that creative potential, but I just never really found my niche, never found the thing that I really wanted to draw. And I think part of the reason that I draw so frequently now is just because all that creative energy has just built up through my whole life, and now it's
Wow.
and when I got this, the floodgates just opened up.
I could
You ever thought about animation, or has it been still
Animation-
strictly stills?
No, I dabble with animation when I can.
Really?
Animation.
I imagine
I-
it's much more difficult.
Animation is
Dude,
absurdly
animation
hard.
is a whole other ball game. Anything you know
Yeah.
about drawing, when you get into animation, throw it out the window, man.
Really?
This is the artist in
Yeah,
our
he-
group right
Oh,
here.
yeah,
That's who
I
you
mean,
gotta talk to.
He's
Big art
he,
guy.
he created our logo at the top right corner.
Well,
That's-
that
that's
was you.
cool.
Oh,
that you
shit.
that you took your own style on.
Yeah. Well,
No,
yeah.
Should
that was
Great
from,
work, by the
dynamic.
way.
that's from a while ago, but animation I do with pixel art, and so it's on a
Pixel
really
art's sick,
small
yeah, pixel
scale.
art's sick.
And at the same time, you have to follow a lot of different rules that kind of unsaid, but just genuinely make it
Yeah,
look better. And just how you have to go frame by frame with some motion blur. Those are things that you almost
Yeah,
never.
dude,
never
it's so
learn
hard.
how.
I've done a few tiny animations in my time, but dude, they're like they take like a solid 2 hours just for like 1 second of animation, dude.
It's so
To get
hard.
it to look
yeah.
good, it's so hard.
If you're doing like a 60 FPS thing, it's
Like-
60 frames.
So you can't
Yeah,
do
Yeah,
that,
that's
right?
probably ridiculous.
I mean, there's obviously tools I imagine that help you like copy and paste the frames and stuff,
Yeah,
but it's
you-
still probably a nightmare.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you
Very
said you
crazy.
said you draw frequently. Like, what's your schedule? How often do you like produce art?
Whenever I get the chance.
Good
Really?
answer.
Whenever
Great
I get the
answer.
chance, I draw every day.
Wow.
It's very
That's great.
impressive.
I wish I had a passion like that.
Yeah, that-
Honestly,
yeah,
that's,
honestly.
that's yeah.
I'm seeing a comment
awesome.
here. Can you throw that one up? Two below that, right there.
Live
Ab-
draw.
Above that.
Oh,
Above that one.
Whoa,
Got it?
whoa.
One?
There it
There
is.
we go. Okay.
Now this is not on our official schedule, but I feel like if we have time at the end, we have to do a live
At
drawing.
the
Yeah.
time at the end, yeah. Good. You
It's
can't
a good
rush
suggestion.
art.
You cannot rush art.
That's a quote from Toy Story 2.
Okay.
I like
The
that.
origin
Noted.
of the quote.
So we'll tack that on at the end, but that's a great idea. I think we got to remember that one for the
I
end.
agree. Yeah.
Putting that in the schedule right now. How do you spell art?
I don't remember.
Uh,
BLU.
There's like the A with the 2 dots above it or something.
Yeah. Like a,
Yeah.
I have a quick question for you. For someone who hasn't seen like your work that you've done, how would you explain your art style?
Great
My
question.
art
That's
style,
a good one.
colorful, very cartoony. And the thing about art styles is an art style has to define you as an artist. And
Wow.
I honestly, my upbringing as an artist is a lot different from most other people's, and I think that's why my art style is so different.
Throw it up.
How would
Sorry,
you?
We just got a. One of the best comments.
Are you aware of him? Of
Do you know
his-
who Jay Nayer 30 is?
I think I have an idea.
the
of
term
who that
Jutton
might
would ring a
be.
bell?
Okay, so later when we get to the sketch, we'll pull up his Instagram and you can kind of do a live
Very popular
conversation.
cartoon character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we
So
know.
cartoonist features.
Yeah.
So just speak a little closer to the mic, also. But other than that, everything's going
Swimmingly. Yeah.
perfect. So colorful, cartoony art style.
Colorful, yeah. So like, what I've found a lot of people do, or at least people that I've touched.
Get him off. Get him off.
Yeah, get out of here.
Uh,
Classic Will Byer moment.
It's so good.
So a lot of people's upbringings, from who I've talked to and who I know, what a lot of them tend to do is, a lot of people tend to say, "Oh, we're doing this now."
I am.
People say that they often, like, when they start being an artist, they're a lot more focused on like things like anatomy, hands, facial structure, like shoulders, feet, legs, that sort of thing. Like
Ankles?
ankles.
Love
What
ankles.
about
Big
wrists?
ankles. Huh?
Wrists.
Shins, perhaps kneecap.
It's a lot.
It's hard. It's hard to decipher when literally no facial features are.
Look at that
visible.
smile.
Yeah,
Love
he's always
it.
happy.
He's always-
He's always happy.
That's the vibe, man.
Ah,
Oh,
I love that.
That's awesome.
But yeah, a lot of those artists today, they have that sort of artistic upbringing. Me, I just kind of threw a bunch of colors and I just kind of threw a few outlines on MS Paint,
Huh.
and then just did the bucket tool.
Is that your
And-
tool of choice?
Bucket
What's
tool?
that?
Is MS Paint your tool of choice?
It used to be for like the past a solid 3 months. That was what I was using.
Wow.
Really?
That seems
MS Paint. Honestly, people think while MS Paint is a very bare bones program, it's really just a matter of like, it'll just take a little longer.
You just get out what you put
layers.
in.
Now I use Photoshop just because there's so much more you can do with it.
I can imagine.
Once you
And
have
a drawing
access
that
to
would- and a
layers,
drawing that would take me,
changes
like-
everything.
And a drawing that would take me 2 hours on Photoshop would take me like 4 hours on MS Paint.
Wow.
Sponsored by Photoshop.
Not sponsored by Arizona.
Yeah.
Soon to be.
Sponsor.
Soon to be.
And
So we're sponsored by Honey.
I wish.
Free browser extension.
Free browser.
It'll save you out of our referral code. Save
But
thousands.
Let's talk about your savings.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, I think that we would like to show some of your art to the audience
Wow.
now.
Love
Maybe you could talk us through the process. What inspired you to do it?
Love it.
Technically speaking, how you did it.
Love it.
So let's see if we can. All right, let's scroll down to the very beginning.
Yeah.
Let's just and I just want to see.
The MS Paint.
You have
phase.
a-
Yeah, I can see.
You have
Me
a
and the boys.
Okay.
you have a plethora. Oh my gosh, I could
Yeah,
definitely
this
see you.
this goes on for a
I
while.
can see the MS Paint brushes in there. Yeah.
What percentage of the work that you make do you think you actually post and put out to the public?
like 90%.
Oh, I
Good.
know.
Most of it.
Wow.
The vast majority.
That's
of
good.
It, yeah.
So I'm noticing there are some characters that recur. Like there's that skeleton guy, obviously Blue
Yeah.
Anon. Did you create all of these guys, and do they all have names?
I
and
didn't create
personalities and stuff?
all of them. A few of them are just friends of mine within the community of artists I'm in. But
Wow.
the dudes who are mine are myself, Blue Anon, Mr. Bones, that's the skeleton dude with the fedora and the scarf,
Mhm.
and Striff, which is the alien dude with the orange alien dude with the stalk eyes.
I see. Can
That's Striff.
let's scroll up, see if we can find like a big group photo.
There's
There's one right there. Let's see if we can
Oh, yeah.
identify what's happening in
The
this
first
image.
ones.
Lemonade grenade. I want to see that one next.
Merry Christmas. This is obviously a Christmas post, I
Oh,
imagine.
yeah. That's
awesome.
well, the only original character in there is myself. That's an older drawing in my older art style.
I see.
But all those other people are just friends of mine within this artist community I'm in. And shout out to them.
Community. Is it like close knit or like hundreds of people? How would you describe it?
Pretty niche. Pretty niche.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Not a lot of people. But
so how would you describe it? How do they describe themselves? Just like cartoonish.
Just a bunch of dudes that found each other. Just not even dudes. A bunch of people that found themselves online and just share the common interest of drawing and good vibes.
That's awesome.
So here on the right, is that Mr. Bones sharing a drink with you?
Yeah.
Calcium.
That's classic. That's a
I
good one.
understand. He wants to, what do you drive there? Is that
Oh.
Arizona iced tea?
Here's a different one. It looks like a pencil sketch. If you close out this one over here, I think.
On the
down
left.
there.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
That one's okay. Don't give me credit. That is not mine.
That's fan art.
Yeah. That was a
Wow.
very good drawing from my my buddy. We call him Shin.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shin.
Shout out to Shin. That one was
Shin.
really good.
That is good.
Shin.
Yeah, 86.
Shen 86.
Oh, that one on the left, top left is awesome too. Is that another
That's
fan
yeah,
art?
it is awesome.
That's not mine.
More dope fan art.
Yeah.
Wow, so you
That
did-
was again.
That's really cool.
I hang out with a really
That
talented
one's
group.
great.
Of
So do you
people.
guys
I love
like
my
draw each other's like
friends.
characters and
we
stuff
draw
like
each
that?
other all the time.
Oh, that's cool.
Shit
I love
posts,
this.
whatever you want to call it. I hope that doesn't
It's okay.
That-
That one's slow. Who's this guy on the left with the gas mask? I've seen him a couple times.
That's a girl.
Oh, my apologies. That's genuine.
That's
Better borrow my hoodie. Are you
that's
guys like,
that's a character called Chernobyl.
Oh, I get
Whoa,
it.
I like that.
That's a
good
I like
one.
that.
That's a
That's
good one.
not an original character of mine.
That's a pun.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's no blue Anon, but
Yeah.
No, that's not an original character of mine, but that's a character within our community.
I see.
But I thought it was a really cool character design, so I just love drawing it. It's a really cool character, and I kind of use it as an excuse to draw comfy, loving type stuff
The
whenever
Halo
I need
swords.
to. There's some of that in here.
Oh, so
Halo energy
that
swords.
guy on the
Yeah,
top
the-
right, I imagine that's Striff. Then.
Yeah, that's Striff. Again, that's an older drawing, not too telling of what I can do now,
Yeah.
but
How would you?
that was like one of the first drawings.
If you were to put like a number on it, I'm super interested in this community because I've never come across anything like it. How many like people would you say you would say are in this? Like
at
50,
a max, like maybe like 50
wow.
50 of us.
it's probably better that
You
way,
just,
right?
You just,
Yeah,
you just
from what
stumble
you
on
guys
it by
are doing.
happenstance.
Yeah. I like small.
Oh,
a
I like the
small
one that's like
community.
you in real life and you in.
Oh
cartoon.
yeah.
Oh wow.
So that was
That's
that was
cool.
another
That's
really
cool.
dope
That's badass.
drawing. Another friend of mine did. Really sick half drawn selfie.
So,
Shout out to Sunny.
how would you say you versus Blue Anon, or I guess you are Blue Anon, but the artist versus the creation? How is that relationship going? Like, do you find it hard to distinguish yourself between the two personalities? Sometimes?
Not at all.
So we keep them very separate lives.
I mean, they're
Who are we
I
speaking
mean,
to right now?
Yeah. Who is this? Is Blue Anon, right?
yeah.
Oh,
Got it,
gotcha.
okay.
I am always blue. Blue Anon is like honestly, I could not think of a more artistic representation of myself.
He's the subdivision.
I could not like
Wow.
I love that.
like if someone told like if I woke up one day and this was just my face for the rest of my life, I'd be like, all right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's
Looks like some of
pixel
your
art.
stuff.
yeah. Again, not mine. A friend of mine did that, but yeah. Pixel art is really cool.
I
Do
love
you have,
this.
do you have
I
like a personal
appreciate that
favorite
one.
of yours in
I was
particular?
gonna ask that. Yeah.
Personal favorite. All right.
Probably like picking between your children, right?
Yeah.
Not exactly.
Some are better than others.
A definite favorite of mine. If you scroll down, there's an earlier one that
I like you dancing there. in That one.
Was this still in the MS Paint days or was this
um
early Photoshop?
I'm going to explain this one because this
Oh.
one's got a really weird creation history. Further down, it's further down.
What are you looking for here?
It's very colorful. You'll know it when you see it. Further down,
Oh boy.
a little faster. Oh, there it is, the green one, top left.
Oh, this one did catch my eye on the way down.
Yeah, I have a lot
Yeah,
of questions.
Maybe
Yeah.
my best work. Okay, so if we could go piece by piece and just break this one down for the audience here, what are we looking at?
All right, so we got me in the middle. I have transcended.
Okay.
Chernobyl's over there.
Oh yeah.
At the top right, that's another friend of mine in the community. Those other three characters right there, those are other friends in the community.
What are their names?
That guy on the bottom right is my boy Gotcha Man.
Gotcha.
Bottom
man.
left is my boy Veluxion.
Nice.
That's a
Top
name.
right is my boy Weedanon. My boy Weedanon.
We do
what's his
not know
name?
that.
They're all really, really cool guys. I love them to death.
So I'm seeing musical notes here. I imagine that represents a deeper.
It just represents some inner mechanisms within my mind.
Inner machinations of my mind aren't in it.
There. Wow. And then what's these circles at the bottom?
They look
Yeah.
cool.
I agree. I agree.
And that is the reason
I just
why I
have
draw
sometimes you
anything.
just gotta fill space. But the funny
Bro,
thing about
candy.
this one is I actually made this using 3 different programs.
Wow.
Wow.
A little mixed media.
Yeah,
How
but
so?
even though now I could do the same drawing all on Photoshop. So what I did was I did the characters, the all the doodles and all the doodles. I did that on MS Paint, and then I opened up this paint program called Krita. If you guys know what that one is.
Oh, I think I've heard of that somewhere.
Yeah. It's a free, sort of low budget. It's a good program because it's free. If you just don't got money like me, and then I took it into Krita, and then I magic brush tooled it and took away all the white from MS Paint because MS Paint does that.
I see.
It doesn't. MS Paint doesn't do transparency. It only does white.
Yes.
And then I took that into Photoshop, and then I liquefied the background.
It does look very liquidy.
Yeah.
I have a few questions for you.
That's
Do you draw inspiration for any specific things?
Inspiration comes from everywhere.
Wow.
All right. So I have some specific posts now I want to find. So you'll go way up to the top. So I've noticed it's in the bottom, or I guess near your older works, it was kind of just character drawings. And I feel like as we've gotten to the top,
You can really see the art style change too.
not only that, it looks a lot more softer. It looks like the edges are a little less harsh. And also I've noticed that it feels like there's like a little bit of a deeper meaning. Like here on the very middle right, down one to the right, to the right
Bottom
one,
right.
to the right. That's right there. That one. Okay. So fun while it lasted. Now this I know there's a very famous comic book where Spider-Man has thrown his uniform into a dumpster.
Yeah.
Is this taking like inspiration from that? And also, are you quitting art, or is this just
No.
okay.
That was yes, that was inspired by the Spider-Man comic. Not one person I know has pointed that out, so I'm so
Wow,
way
way
to
to
go,
go.
so good on you, John.
Thank you. I'll have to come up with an alias now.
No,
John
but I remember the biggest inspiration for this one is 2 things. One, I really like the idea of condensing great meaning into a single image. It's the artist version of show don't tell. Don't use words as much. I used words there just because just to really drive it home. But the other inspiration, life ain't a constant stream of good vibes, you know.
Wow.
And but that's not a bad thing. That's just life, my guy. And rather than just mope and sob about it, why not express it?
Dude,
Make something out of it.
I feel
I love
moved.
that. Yeah.
Great ideology. Yeah,
That's
that's
a great way of
fantastic.
thinking.
Not to take away from that, but like when I was scrolling through my feed
It
and I came
doesn't-
across this, I almost started crying. It looked like you were quitting. But I imagine it's just, there's lows and there's highs. I guess this was a low, right?
Exactly. But it doesn't matter if I'm at a low or a high. Just express how you feel.
Wow. Let's keep,
All art's
yeah.
any piece of art, whether it's a song, a drawing, anything, it's gotta be about you.
Wow,
Wow.
smart.
Let's see. There's another one here I wanted to. Matt, could you just steal the computer for a second? No, whatever, it's fine. Scroll down a little bit more.
Love the beach one.
I like that one.
Oh,
That
thank
little
you.
vaporwave is like on right there.
See
Right there.
Smash Bros.
Top right. Stop ruining. This is
A video.
It's part of the song.
I don't think the audio's working.
No, don't worry about it. Oh, so this is based on a song, I imagine.
Yeah. Ballyhoo is one of my favorite bands of all time. Shout out to Ballyhoo. And
Ballyhoo.
I'm sure they need.
and that was just a really that's just one of my favorite songs from them. You're ruining. It's called "Stop Ruining My Life,"
Wow.
and I don't know. I just thought it was really cool, and I wanted to tinker around with some lyrics from it.
All right, one second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Will, you're in charge.
Great.
All right.
So show us some of your other favorites. I'm curious. This
Sure.
is my first time looking at a lot of stuff. So like,
I got. All right.
All right. If you could just scroll down a little. Oh my god. Okay, really quick story. Up. That's
this.
up. Middle. Oh yeah, that's Undertale.
I
On
love
the right,
that.
right, middle with Striff.
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 Go Striff.
No,
There
I
it
was
is.
that one was I had a lot of fun making that. That actually was supposed to have another song in it. It was supposed to be Digital Love from Daft Punk, if y'all know Daft Punk.
Okay.
And
Do I know Daft?
but it was when I made the video in Adobe Premiere, it came out really well and I really liked it. It actually had an animation that accompanied it as well. So I animated it too. But then when I posted it, Instagram's like, no, can't use Daft Punk.
No,
But here's the
Oh.
funny thing: Instagram does not care when I use a Ballyhoo song, just because Ballyhoo is a smaller band.
It's probably about the label more than anything else. But yeah,
That smells like a pay-to-win system.
free to play to win. It's like PlanetSide too.
You play PlanetSide?
Yeah, I like PlanetSide.
I don't
I was
play it.
so
I
bad
used
at that
to.
game.
I used to play it.
I used to play that a
yeah.
lot.
I loved playing PlanetSide at 30 frames. It was a blast. So you're a gamer, huh?
Yeah, honestly, when I became an artist, I gamed a whole lot less.
Yeah, video
But
games.
I still make time for it. I still play games a lot.
That's good.
That was me. I find that a lot of this art reminds me of like the same like psychedelic qualities as games like Earthbound and those older SNES games have. It's kind of the same type of characters. Like that character.
Yeah.
reminds
Like
me of some of
let me
those.
tell you something about how I think up my characters.
Yeah, let's hear this.
And like I always bring this back to a quote from J.G. Quintel, the creator of Regular Show, and now
Regular
Close
Show.
Enough. Yeah, Regular Show's my favorite show growing up.
So good.
But
Get on
a
here.
quote he said about Regular Show that really stuck out to me: "I could have made them human, but that would have been boring."
Oof.
It's because it's animation; you can do anything. So why not just let your imagination run wild?
Sure.
Yeah, regular show. Those characters.
Yeah,
I don't
regular.
even know. They're completely original creations. Right?
Yeah, exactly. And that kind of idea of just having these inhuman characters have fun with each other as if they're human. That's I really like that because it really allows your imagination to run free.
And at the same time, like the characterization, the way you design them gives them more traits and can make them seem more unique in certain ways by having like contrasting elements of their personality and their design.
Yeah, exactly.
That was great.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is going amazing.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Me too.
So Regular Show is one of like the biggest inspirations for your characters and artwork.
Yeah. You could say that. Regular Show. I like. Don't get me wrong. Although all the other Cartoon Network shows that ran at the time, like Steven Universe, Adventure Time, Gumball, those are all good, and I will watch those. I'll watch those all the way to the end as well. But Regular Show was the one that I really connected to. That one I really liked. If I was a little older, I'd probably say Ed, and Eddie, but I wasn't really around for that, Wasn't really around for the airing of
I
that.
was like,
As much as
dream.
as great as that show is, I just wasn't there for it.
me too. So I had a question a little while ago. So a lot of these friends in this community are from this online community, right? Do you have any friends in real life that are part of this artistic community? Like, do you physically
I
exchange?
thought you were just gonna stop it there. Do you have any friends in real life?
Okay, ouch.
All right, Dick.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, have you ever personally met with any of your online friends in any capacity?
It's a different crowd.
I say.
It's a different crowd. Like the people that I draw in, like with the stuff you see on my Instagram page, like those are all my online friends. My IRL friends do inspire me a lot. There's a few pieces on my Instagram of just dumb shit. Oh, dumb stuff. Me and my buddies have done over time, and again, inspiration comes from everywhere, and real life is the best thing to take inspiration from.
Gotcha.
Couldn't agree more.
Have you done any collabs with other of your online friends?
I have.
He's got a couple. I'm a big fan of this guy.
I actually posted one today.
Let's go.
Let's see it.
Let's see it.
Fast scroller.
The one on the right.
Yeah.
Not that one. Not that one.
I like that one though.
That one in the middle.
Oh, you're playing Smash.
I like that a lot actually.
Yeah. My buddy my buddy Sonny, he drew me on the left and I drew him on the right. And
What's G-Man?
that's just another name I go by.
I see. What's the G stand for?
Whoa. Listen, listen.
I'm sorry.
You're asking
Easy,
way
buddy.
too many
Way too many
questions.
questions. Easy, buddy.
It's just a nickname.
I
Blue
it's
Anon's
just a
got,
nickname.
got connections. I'm not sure if we want to push any buttons here.
I'm retracting my statement. Strike that from the record,
officially,
Your Honor.
officially redacted. We're gonna bleep that out in post.
What was the standpoint?
So Smash was one of your favorite games.
Yeah, I've got over 1,000 hours in Smash on.
These guys might actually be the same
Ultimate.
person.
I'm starting to get concerned.
Yeah.
Do you
Same
have a
here.
mask?
Do I have a mask? I have a Shrek mask that I wore for Halloween in 6th grade. It's kind of folded up that I could bring, but no, other than that, no.
It's like surprising how you guys have like not met yet.
Yeah, this is.
Like-
For real. I
I think just by happenstance,
You
it's
said
like
you
one of the
played-
many communities. Of
Yeah.
You said
This
you
is
play a
like
lot
the
of Smash?
summer of worlds colliding.
yeah.
I feel like
It really
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Smash Ultimate, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who do
dude.
you main? Who are your mains? If you
My main. Well, I guess I have two. That would be Ganondorf and Captain Falcon.
Cool.
Mhm. Very
Yeah.
similar
Captain
characters.
Falcon.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
style.
exactly. It perfectly defines. They perfectly define how I want to play. I want to scare my opponent.
Whoa.
I started off playing Smash Bros. Seriously when my older brother told me when I was younger, Matt, I want you to become a King Deity master because he sucks. And he does suck, but I like how goofy and gimmicky characters are, and I love playing gimmicky
Oh,
characters.
so you
He's
play
like Tom
DDD a
Kench.
lot because of that?
Yeah, I played
That's a great
DDD.
Tom
character
Kench is Smash
inspiration.
Bros.
That's a great
I played
inspiration. for a
DDD.
character.
I played me Sword Fighter and me Brawler because again, no one uses them. I like using things in games and even in life that people don't really do. So I like
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
Even in my art, I like to use materials that people aren't using.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree in that, especially in video games. I'm some reason, to the detriment of my teammates,
I play the worst
consistently
characters.
attracted to just the worst, the most abysmally rated.
Who's laughs and cries in iron.
Will also has been there for all of it. There's this one character in League of Legends called Tom Kench, and he.
Bring up a picture. Can we bring up a picture? Is that possible?
Yeah, can we just? It's going to be in this tab, I think.
He managed to pick the most
Tom
John
Hanks.
character in the
It's
game
spelled
immediately.
TAHM.
Ta-
Of course, yeah.
ta-
Yeah, as it is. Okay,
Tajum. Taj Mahal.
Right there.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah.
He is the River King.
Okay,
Wow.
So this character here. Now, can we just see if it's actually showing? Can you go back to the stream for a sec?
It
That
is,
we
yeah.
kind of messed with the tabs a little bit. Oh, it did. Okay, good. So this character, for some unbeknownst reason, the moment I saw him, I was like, I gotta play that guy. I checked the tier list, bottom of F tier, absolutely abysmal, no damage output, no movement, like just useless, completely useless, no
Right.
abilities.
Got John written all over him.
I decided I need to
Hot
become the
take.
#1 Kench in North America.
We have one comment
He's
here.
so
broken.
The next comment is here
Tom Kench sucks.
from the same exact person here.
He's saying, whoa, hey, this is not my personal opinion. I've taken this character and done insane things with it. I've maxed out the level you can become. I'm mastery level 7, which is the highest mastery level. I am starting to say I'm best in North America because I've yet to run into anybody else who plays
Neither
this
was
character.
I.
that when Tyler
Neither was
Lund
I. I
is
met
in
this
North
one
America,
player
dude.
who is probably the best Tom Kench player I've ever played
Is
against.
it me?
No, not you.
Not even close. Not
Definitely
even close.
Definitely not you.
Well, he's the best 1v1 champ in the game.
Well, he beat Munoz pretty handedly.
I think I've run into 5 or 6 in my lifetime, and I played probably hundreds and hundreds of games.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I think we have
I'm
to.
definitely top 10 North America. I have to be.
I just heard enough of Tom Kench. We have to go on to another topic. We got to move on.
Whoa, we
King
have
of
a
Frogs, that's a
genuine
really-
actual comment here. One moment.
A really good question. So it's asking about your use of psychedelics. In your
I
art.
don't. I
Legend.
do not. I do not.
Legend.
I don't do any of that stuff. I just really like. I just really like the aesthetic it can give.
I agree.
I don't
Thank you.
participate in any of that. I just really like the aesthetic it can give.
Gotcha.
Colorful, imaginative. You know.
Yeah, like that old.
Ooh.
Like
We're gonna
the
comment or
80s
just
style.
spoil that one.
Would we? We did once, didn't
We have one.
We
Is
did.
the camera is pointed
It
at
was
the
so
television.
scuffed. It was so
Got about
scuffed. There was so much
14,
potential.
Maybe 15
Con.
frames per
You
second.
still have an
Chris,
Elgato
We
in your-
lost $200 that. Oh, I lost $200.
You still have an
that day.
Elgato in the back of
In
his
my
ice
basement,
car.
actually, I somehow came up with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Hey, mogul move.
$200.
Unbench the
But
catch,
Elgato.
correct. You gotta unbench the catch. I
No,
wanted this so
you're wrong.
much.
Leave him on the.
Leave him on the bench.
Yes, but
I'm
So
so
here's
happy to hear
There's
this.
a reason I stopped playing.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
I've
man.
literally made people quit.
thing is, I have been playing Super
Don't say
Smash
League of
Bros. For
Legends, okay.
years. No. I'm playing Smash Bros. For years. I'm definitely afraid of playing online.
Yeah.
Understandably, Smash Ultimate Online
It's
is.
so garbage.
It's-
so
Why is
garbage.
that?
Nintendo does not care about their online
They
games.
don't. They really
Like
don't.
I play like Splatoon and Nintendo.
It
It
was-
doesn't.
you
It doesn't
could-
matter. It sucks. Play
Yeah.
a game. It sucks.
You can't just say
Yeah.
it sucks. You gotta give me a reason.
Yeah.
It
Well, I
sucks.
don't know the semantics.
Okay,
but
okay.
it's
Well, I can give a little bit of it.
okay, yeah.
So basically,
Thank God.
Love it.
oh my god, I can't explain this fast. That's the thing.
Oh,
Don't-
okay. Wait, no, I
Don't
remember.
feel
I
rushed.
watched a
We got an
video
hour and a
on
half.
it once.
You got nothing but
Should
time.
we?
I
No.
watched a video on it once. The thing is, Nintendo uses this thing where it uses both consoles that it's connecting to, and then if one person puts in an input, it has to show up on the other person's game. But that game
Yeah.
is also running Smash Bros. And doing the calculations at the same time. So it connects your input to that game and makes sure that it's running on that
So
one
basically,
too.
it always runs at the very least at least 5 frames slower than offline.
Yeah, so you're always in
So you're
lag.
always
And you gotta-
so
you gotta be
online
frame
you are
perfect in that game.
yeah exactly,
frames
and you
is a big
already
deal.
have
Yeah,
to
no,
be frame
for
perfect.
sure.
So the addition of just tampered frame rates can just really mess up high level gameplay.
We got some feet pog in the chat. Let's get some feet pog in the chat.
Feet
Yeah.
pog, yeah.
Feet
Feet
that one up.
picks. Feet pog,
Feet
yep.
picks?
I think
Oh, how
one
do you
game.
know?
One. You go first, actually.
I'm rated 5 out of 5. On
Don't
the
finish that
website.
sentence. So close.
What? I didn't say anything.
Okay.
I actually
I noticed you haven't opened your Arizona yet.
that nullifies the sponsorship.
No, you
Is
can't
that how
do
it works?
Yeah, that's.
Can't take a sip until you're officially sponsored.
Sure.
So this is kind of hard to.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it could just seep through the mask,
That's
right?
You know what? We're gonna try.
Just
it. We're gonna
waterboards
try-
himself
yeah,
with
we're-
Arizona.
I was gonna try. Don't like waterboard yourself, like.
Yeah, let's do it.
That was such a late
How did you
reaction.
think that was gonna go?
I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was gonna work.
I thought it would seep right through.
Favorite towels, please. I don't know
Top
what.
10, top
at the
10
very
streaming
least-
fails.
Clip that. Chat. Clip that.
Yeah, clip that.
Clip that.
Yeah,
Somebody clip that. Thank you. This is gonna be very sticky when it gets dry.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
It's unfortunate.
There you go, King.
Thank you.
One more for the
Just
road.
make sure you
There
clear the
you
headphones,
go.
especially.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me
look at you.
make sure those don't.
I feel like I peer pressured him into doing it. I feel bad.
No, I wanted to do it.
I owe you a new mask. I owe you in Arizona.
I
It
don't
adds
know.
character to the match.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, classic G-Man.
Are socks masks for your feet?
Yes.
No.
No,
No socks.
no.
That's not a bad question.
They're kind of like if you were in
His
like
cereal
a
is-
like a mummy wrapping. It's kind of like that. It's not like a. Is it a mask?
No,
Ah.
they're like underwear for your feet, more so than
That's
masks for
actually-
your
that's
feet.
good,
That's or the gloves, right?
Huh?
Aren't they gloves?
Yeah,
Foot
the
gloves,
gloves
yeah.
of yeah.
Well, no, they're really
yes.
foot
Do
mittens.
you want to sit my?
They're-
Yeah, they are footmen.
Foot gloves would be.
Where'd you get these water?
Oh, it's in the other room over there in the fridge.
Now, one thing I want to talk about, I don't know if you specifically have any experience with this, but definitely the rest of us here have been absolutely, our social lives have been brought to a standstill for one game in particular, which is Randy 2020 Senior Assassin.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
RBR ever do a Senior Assassin or wherever you went to school, RFH? I don't know.
The high
Harvard.
school the high
Harvard.
school.
Harvard.
Oxford.
Harvard Senior Assassin.
Please, bro. I barely just got through my math class this semester.
Oh,
You know,
that's
for
brilliant.
real, if it wasn't,
Well, Matt,
Yeah, I heard Harvard math is pretty tough.
dude, like honestly,
What are you doing? Oh,
if things never locked down, I never would have passed my math class, dude. I'm not kidding.
what math you taking?
you took Calc 4
I
in
don't want to
Harvard.
say.
You took Calc 4 in Harvard.
String theory.
Advanced, I'll take
You got water?
advanced multivariable string theory. But of everyone here, it's just you and me, I think, that are alive. Everyone else has been eliminated.
Oh, that's a great question. Will Blue Anon merch ever come to fruition? Because I
Ooh.
am very interested.
I would buy a
a nice
mask.
little mask in the
I
little
would-
corner
yeah.
seat pocket.
Yeah.
I would actually like that a lot.
Pin?
I would. I have. You have no
Like
idea. I would love.
Oh, yeah, like the
Oh my
cross.
Just the label, just the label and Blue Anon.
Crossover.
Oh, just
Jay-
enable X.
So the guy that asked you to draw him earlier actually has a foundation. You guys can work together and raise some money.
Oh
Who's
yeah,
that?
Yeah, he's Jutnary runs a nonprofit.
we had him on the show before.
He's
Oh,
yeah, he's
really?
been on the show.
So you guys could definitely collab.
Oh, really?
He's somewhat of an artist himself, actually.
Oh, I'd
Oh,
love
here
to
he
talk
is.
to
He's a
him.
musical artist.
There he is. He's still watching.
Go on, and he asked for it. Is this
There
gonna
he
happen?
is.
Wow.
Let's hear. Yes
I
or
would
no?
don't get me wrong. I would love to merchandise. I would absolutely love to, but I just don't know how to do it. I don't know the first thing about it. That's the only
Now,
thing holding me back.
When you started art, did you know how to draw?
Very easy. Just go on Etsy.
Oh,
There you go.
Wow. Wow. Got him.
Seize life by the balls. Dodgeball.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
So yeah,
Oh,
you
be
go-
safe, because
Hey, don't fall in.
we've received numerous tips right now. Oh, you're out.
He's
already.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
But
a war zone out there.
our studio
Something's
is
gonna
being
happen.
staked out by multiple different senior assassins teams, and when we leave, it's going to be an absolute bloodbath.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
There's at least 4 or 5
Idiot.
people here. What?
What?
I'm warning you.
You ruined it.
I'm out.
Oh, whatever. I want to scare
I'm
them
pissed about that, by the way. I'm pissed about how I got out. I
Let's
got out
hear
on
it.
a fucking
Let's hear it.
technicality.
Ooh.
Yes, there we go. There's the first F word. Okay.
off.
Apparently, you can't wear your goggles around your neck. For those of you who are unaware.
It was because you're wearing a life jacket and not floaties.
Oh yeah, that counts. I called you guys. You said it counts.
I'm not even close to in charge. I give my opinion.
No,
I
life
say
jacket
call it-
counts.
See, the thing that I got away with is,
Yes, it does.
Matt, I would wear my goggles around my neck, but I talked to them, and it's because I wear eyeglasses and I physically cannot see without them.
Yeah, well, I wear glasses too.
I'm legally blind without them.
No, I
Contacts.
legitimately wear
So-
glasses.
I think there's a new.
I have to
Jane
wear
Eyre
reading
comment.
glasses nowadays. So
So I mean,
He's
that's
killing Sam.
What?
What person?
are you coming soon?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Goodies. Again, I don't know how to
Take it.
merchandise. If
I'm
someone,
gonna see
if
what
I
it
could,
You just use Etsy. You can put your shirt designs. It has a whole program there. It's
Oh,
easy.
we have a very sweet comment here, actually. From third from the bottom.
Kindle
That one, the
for us.
big one, yeah.
it's a good thing you guys are reading this because I can't see it behind the camera.
Will, could you read this out loud?
Blue Anon, he's a phenomenal artist, but personally knowing him, he's a great guy. Love you, Blue Anon / G-Man, the alpha of the group.
Love you too, Frost. Love you too, bro.
Is Frost in your
We
art
love you too,
community?
man. Hey, man.
No, he's no,
We
he's
love
just
you
a
too.
friend of mine.
Okay.
He's just a good friend of mine.
I'm happy to hear that.
That's very interesting.
Okay, so
I'm the
I
only one on the
wrote
left.
or right, so I don't know where that's supposed
The guy on the left.
Yeah, it's
Matt.
left.
to.
So
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
You know, it's actually pretty funny because I'm going to Notre Dame, which is a pretty damn good school, and I have no desire to go into the ROTC program. So,
That's actually
That
really
is
funny.
funny.
That's
That is
funny.
funny.
You have to
but
admit that's
no,
funny.
yeah, I do look kind of like an ROTC reject. Yeah.
You look good.
Good vibes and war crimes, my guy. All right.
Hell yeah.
Opposing forces there.
So, yeah.
Chili tunes and napalm fumes.
So, have you dabbled in any music or anything like that?
Pass me that.
As much
Fine.
as I'd love to make music, like if I could play the guitar right now, I'd be playing it just as
Hey.
often as I draw.
This guy can play the guitar.
I can help you out.
Really?
Yeah.
We can all help you out. Actually, we're
Yeah.
trying to form
I'm
a
playing
band.
the drums for
Matt
years.
plays drums.
I
Ethan
play the
does
trumpet.
have too
tambourine
much-
and vocals.
I play the
I used to play
trumpet.
piano.
Yes, and triangle.
Yeah, and the triangle. And I can
Slide whistle.
I dabble
And
on
backup
harmonica.
vocals.
Oh, slide whistle.
Like, listen, Blue Knot, if you're interested at all
Oh,
in
are we
trying to
getting
write some
flashbang?
music, you give it to us.
I-
We'll try our best to play it.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know the
official theme
first
song.
thing about making music. Music is one of my biggest inspirations. Music speaks to the heart like nothing else does. Not to the
Absolutely.
heart, to the soul.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Jenny wants a band, by the way.
Oh, and we have a singer. This is happening.
Oh wait, yeah.
All right.
Flashbang.
So you're gonna
I'm,
be our
This is it.
lyricist? I don't remember.
Uh,
your job,
Songwriter.
but-
Songwriter.
I don't want to overwhelm myself too fast with
Yeah.
everything I'm trying to do
Unfortunately,
in my
this
own
band group
in
is
my
already
own
taken.
creative endeavors.
Oh, we got a comment here from Alyssa Lopez, previous winner of the Semiformal Podcast Tournament of Intellect. Never got her award.
Congratulations.
There's still an Amazon gift card in my top drawer at home. Okay. Can you guys shout out? I don't know how to pronounce. Jatin,
Giant
Jason.
Jordan.
This Jun guy that's handcuffed. I would hope he gets
He's
out pretty soon.
cuffed Now, congratulations, Jutton, on getting cuffed now. That's absolutely great news.
Wow,
The
good job on
day-
getting cuffed.
The day
now.
finally came.
Does she exist? We don't know.
We still don't know.
I've heard rumors.
Confirmed.
I've heard rumors. Oh, apparently, Blue Anon, you know her in real life. You've seen her. Exactly. All right.
She's not real.
All right, word.
Ken does Blue Anon sing?
Yeah, please.
What are your thoughts on that one? Ken does Blue
Ken
Anon
does?
sing?
Ken does.
When I'm in the
Unfortunately,
car.
What?
Can does can.
he does can't.
Does
Girl,
can.
Girl.
What is going on?
hold on.
I'd also like to mention that if that view count is correct, which it might not be, we're using like a weird software. This is our highest, I think, sustained viewer number ever. We got a consistent 30 all. Oh,
How many things that Blue Anon is Pcash?
Wow.
Not even-
Wow.
not
The
even-
uninitiated. Get her out of here.
not even-
Can we
Ban.
permaban her? Actually,
Ban.
get her out.
Because she's not.
Yeah, thank you everyone for coming in. Drop
Yeah,
a
thanks for hanging out
follow. We
with us.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no,
I hope you guys are
we're not
enjoying.
done.
We're not done.
No, we're just.
No.
In fact,
Absolutely
Checking in
not.
with
Just
the
reminding
viewers.
them to follow.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, thanks for all the
For
follows
those
you've given
of
so far. Also,
Yeah, thank you very
Appreciate
much.
it. I mean, we're getting near the end of our list here. I think it's time, if you want, to do some kind of live art show. Would you be interested in doing a sketch?
Lucky for you, I did bring my sketch.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Can you?
I've actually.
I want a-
Oh my god!
I want a play-by-play analysis of what you're thinking when you're making
Oh,
what.
it's Captain Falcon.
That's
so
awesome.
good.
I like that a
All
lot.
right, if
Nice
you don't-
abs.
if you
One of
don't-
these pencils isn't broken.
I'm gonna see if we can. I imagine there's no way
That's
the camera's
so
gonna be able to
I got
see
it. I'll bring it over there.
Oh yeah, we can see that.
But do you think there must be some way you could angle the camera downward so that you could draw right there onto the table? Would you be
That's
interested in
awesome.
moving over there? and
Yeah, we can
drawing?
do that.
Let's see. Let's see
Whatever
what.
works.
Let's
Whatever
see what we
works.
can get going.
I don't want to show anything you don't want me to show. So you just
Oh,
is
that's
everything
all
here
good.
good to show? Or whatever?
All right,
Yeah, sure.
you're gonna have to take away from more. Oh,
International man of
actually,
What happened?
actually need to see what the camera's gonna be able to see.
Oh yeah, that's probably true, isn't it?
mission.
Yeah, look at our
Oh,
dirty.
yeah,
That's pretty good.
The disembodied voice makes her first appearance.
In fact, wear Crocs.
Peapog.
Feet review.
I'm a beat to this later. Wow.
I'm a beat to this later. I like that
Lou,
one.
I love you. I love your friends.
Yeah, they're great.
Crocs bug.
I have to find myself 4chan friends. That's what I have to do. That's what I'm doing tonight.
Oh yeah. Log on the Chan for sure.
Notorious
100%.
hacker, 4chan.
Reddit has failed me.
Notorious hacker site.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. Pop the sketchbook down.
Yeah, that should be enough.
I can move this back.
All right, what do I draw?
I'll put you over a chair.
Draw.
I'm gonna show you a picture
Draw-
of Justin Nair. Okay.
No, draw what you think John looks like, and then we're gonna show you what John looks like.
We'll describe him, and then we'll.
Yeah, yes.
I love that.
Absolutely.
Imagine Sonic the Hedgehog.
So we're gonna describe a friend of ours,
A character.
Jutton Nair.
Your future music.
And what we're gonna do, we're gonna describe him. You try to draw him.
Oh yeah, chat suggests something to draw.
Oh, wait, this is
really.
This is great.
Okay, if the pencil doesn't
That's
play,
chill.
Oh yeah.
Look at that pencil skill. Oh my God. Poggers.
What should I draw?
Poggers in the chat.
Oh, we're definitely not going. We're
Wait,
definitely
draw
not.
feet.
We're definitely not the first
Yeah,
to chat.
yeah, no, that's never a good idea.
Okay, so Justin Nair. Let's begin.
I would play Pictionary. They have that idea.
That would be.
That's a good idea.
We have two artists in the room.
There's the Poggers.
Oh, that's
Thank
a
you
good
guys.
idea.
Look at
Uh,
What do you? Oh, so many. Let's get some more poggers in the chat. I've seen a lot, but I just feel like we need a lot more poggers in the chat.
maybe even a frog champ or two. Dare I say?
Oh,
So are we drawing?
Are we doing Jutton or are we doing
Alright.
Pictionary? Because I'm down for that.
let's get the Jutton drawing out of the way first, and then I think
Twitch account for this.
who did?
John
Thanks,
is
man.
FaceTiming me.
John
Thanks
would
so
like
much.
the FaceTime. No calls then. Okay, let's do.
Okay, wait. I think Jutton FaceTime could be a potentially genius
So what am I
idea.
drawing? What am I
All
drawing?
right,
Okay.
Take a look at this
So-
guy right here.
This friend of
Show
yours.
them. Show
Can
them.
you show me a picture? Can you show a picture?
Yeah, show.
Show him. He's
Show
on the
him.
phone. He's on the phone right now. Draw him.
Should we show them on the? See if we can
The
get 'em on
lack
the
of
camera?
facial
Show the camera. Show the camera. Show the camera. Who we're
Show the
drawing.
camera if we can get, or maybe we can get John's Instagram on the screen. So that is
Yes.
John.
That is his
All right.
John.
Wow.
All right,
He's a-
now, is there
Wow.
any way you can angle that so that is next to the drawing?
We're not
No.
drawing.
Okay.
The fact that he's live on FaceTime is another layer. I love it all.
Also,
We are not drawing feet, please.
All
Those
right.
nails.
So whenever you're ready to begin, just
All right, I
let the
just-
creative
go
juices
for
flow
it.
through you.
All right.
You will
Try
correct
your
you.
interpretation of John through your very few interactions with him.
Now, if necessary, we might need you
I'm
to.
not great with I'm not great with distinguishable facial features, but I'll do my best.
No, I-
Don't flex
doing a
the
great
goddamn
pose.
I think a cartoon version of Junt would
Yeah,
be just
cartoon
as
version.
good, to be honest. I mean, that's your specialty.
Yeah,
right?
in the style of Blue and we're not asking for a photorealistic.
Yeah, we're asking
I
for
want
blue
Jutton
Anon.
through the eyes of Blue Anon.
Exactly.
You gotta hit a couple checkpoints here. Obama-like ears,
Check.
insane jawline, glasses, and that unique hairstyle that never really
Might
looked
need
short or long
You might need to pull out your protractor.
Justin, show us your feet.
No, don't ever do that.
No.
People want him to
Make
draw
sure
his
it didn't
feet.
happen.
Just give Jun some nice feet, please, the
Is
viewers.
there a way to
Then they
remove
can't
this
hear
banner?
you.
Can we get rid of that banner?
Yeah, good idea.
Give me death. Nice.
Good idea.
There we go.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Oh, and he's got the glasses coming out.
Immediately, he's going right for it.
Right for the eyes first. Okay.
Glasses are
So if you're at all,
Glasses are
I
my
don't understand necessarily how much focus is needed, but if you want to like talk it out, I guess you don't have a mic anyway. We'll just watch.
I would love to see Jutton become a new recurring character in Blue Anon's future artwork.
In the Blue Anon lore.
Yes,
In the
absolutely.
Blue Anoniverse.
I mean, I guess we're about to find out, right?
There it is. Blue Anon.
Please calm down.
He's just watching.
No, they can't.
Don't say that name here.
Give me armpits or give me that.
Screen can hear me right now.
What is
Why don't
happening?
you move his mic?
Is John getting called?
Bro is calling. No, she isn't. She doesn't exist. She doesn't exist.
Hang up.
Did disembodied voice on me.
Rohan.
Hang up on her.
Spent a lot of time on the hair here. Interesting. I need way more time than John spends on it.
That looks like a bean.
That cannot be true.
He has some like forehead lumps. I don't know if
Yes.
like you can add that in.
Also, it's kind of like Wi-Fi.
I am not.
Look at-
Oh my
Yo,
God.
that guy's jawline looking.
Don't feed his ego. He doesn't need it.
This is I'm not great at drawing noses.
It's just funny because John, this is amazing. No, it looks like really good so far, honestly.
Went from a deep expose on Blue Anon to a Judd
Oh.
roast stream real quick.
Oh.
Wow, that's a deep smile.
Oh, Judd normally looks like a me and so good. Yo.
Well, can you see there's like a black Sharpie there?
There is right there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, we got.
when you're
depth.
done, if you wouldn't mind inking over, just so
Well,
the
no, we
camera
don't
can
need to
pick it
leak
up.
through.
Yeah.
There's a.
You can use this as a back instead of the other pages.
Yeah.
Give him a mask, please. Thanks, Gunnar Frost. Have a good night.
I'm saying that. Great work.
What a character.
Now, hands.
I like that. I like that. No, I like that a lot.
Tiny.
Hands are always the hardest thing.
John, can you give him a thumbs up? Give him a thumbs up, John.
With your left hand, John.
Wow, I made
Draw
I
him-
made that way too
Draw him
small.
smelling.
No,
Please,
no,
for the love of
small.
I'm
God.
gonna need some odor or stink
This is
lines.
Twitch chat. You're actually giving them attention.
Yes,
You're
we love
right,
to
you're
engage.
right.
We love to engage with our chat.
That's like rule number
I
one.
have noticed that there's one common trend between Blue Anon's stream friends, which is a over infatuation with feet.
Yeah.
Justin Ronaldo would love this community.
There's
They're just
So
trying
that-
to be
That's not-
weird.
outside
Just
that door.
Ronaldo's literally right here.
It's
Is
really
he,
attempted murder today in a game, not real life. Probably.
In a game, yeah.
That encounter afterwards is
Oh my
juicy.
God.
This is a Renaissance painting. Yes, it is. Does Justin have? We don't know.
Framed.
We
You'll
are
see
not.
this- You'll see this on the roof.
We
of the
are
Sistine
genuinely
Chapel.
not sure. We
This
might.
is going in the studio. Right
Oh.
next to all the
Wait,
Superman.
there should be another painting, right? Remember the one that
He might.
Frog, yeah.
it should be around here.
This looks great.
All right, this is what's today's date?
It'll be the 16th, July the 16th.
Your pal Gotcha Man's here. He says, "How many layers deep is this podcast?" Now
This
you
could-
see, our podcast is like onions.
in OBS.
I have layers.
I react to a guy being recorded over FaceTime. The guy on FaceTime.
He's super-
Yes, yes, spread that
Right,
like wildfire. Yes.
Yes.
Right on the
John
dot.
does love
Right on the dot.
Yes,
please,
we can't confirm.
Couldn't be more accurate.
He is 100% in defeat.
There it is.
Wait, all right, let's just show that for the camera real quick.
He ran fast.
Wow, that is really,
Wow.
really
I like
cool.
that a lot.
Accurate.
I like that a lot.
That's very accurate. So how long ago did you start
Fantastic.
drawing?
Like I've been. Wait, should I get closer to the mic?
Yeah, we'll bring the mic
If
back
you're
over.
gonna-
And-
We brought the mic over to you, actually.
Okay. Oh wow. I didn't even notice my
No,
bad.
no,
No, no.
Let's move that bit
no.
closer.
Share. It's fine.
We got some very
You
incredibly.
see?
It's right there.
Got a nice con here. Just have to be proud of you, G. We're happy
Your
for
friends
you.
are so wholesome.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is incredible. My friends.
Yeah, I
if
love
I
my
showed my
friends.
friends Mara, they'd be like,
No, we love your
Oh, yeah. Other friends, maybe.
Other
This
friends,
friend.
other friends.
These friends.
You can probably go onto my Instagram and find some art. I haven't used it in like years.
Wow.
You should
That's
you should
awesome.
join Blue Anon's group.
Huh.
I'm
Maybe.
down to
I'm-
do art trades and just collabs and stuff like that. Don't
Yeah,
like just
100%.
just
you
hit
guys
up
should-
the DMs.
You guys should do an art trade.
Exchange
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
should do an art
number
trade
or
right
something.
now.
Do an art trade right now?
If you're both digital, I understand like, it's not possible, but I feel like
I'm not necessarily digital. I do whatever.
I could.
Well,
I
we got
could
2
do
pads
either.
of paper here. We got a sketchbook and this.
All right, want to go back to it?
All right. Why not? I mean, something
I'm
else on
down.
schedule.
I'm 100%
Why
down
not?
for
Word up,
this.
rat.
What?
Word up, rat rounds.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I have a question. There seems to be this obsession with feet. Is this an ongoing?
That's honestly, they're just acting up for the camera.
That's Twitch chat.
They're big fans. It looks like they're big fans of feet.
Yeah.
Like John-
I guess so.
just,
never,
just like our dear friend Jutton Nair.
Like the guy on the camera.
I've never seen this side of them.
All right, chat. Let's see. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Post all of your ideas for the Pictionary and the drawing contest. I want to see your ideas.
But we're-
I have a sneaky suspicion there's gonna be a recurring.
Well,
theme.
Yeah.
Those are ideas.
Well, then we're gonna see them, right?
I think.
Do we just not look?
Okay, yeah.
feet,
We all-
feet,
we all-
feet.
5, 6.
I need a drink back.
Yeah. My
Nine,
suspicions were
10.
correct.
Feet. I like that one. There's multiple.
Feet.
Did you guys
Delete.
expect anything else?
Feet.
Feet gotcha-gasm.
Okay, wonderful. I think that we have a winner. I think it might be pretty close.
Here's what we need to know.
Both foots.
Here's what we need to know, Chad.
Okay,
If we
foots.
draw the feet, will you stop asking, or is it just gonna be a constant thing? for the rest
You
of the
can't give
episode?
them what they want. It's like Hitler with appeasement. You
Yeah,
can't.
we cannot. We cannot
We
appease
cannot
Chad.
appease
We
Quick
cannot-
Chat.
Give them any
We
ground.
cannot appease feet chat.
Give them an inch, they'll ask for a mile.
Exactly.
Just draw different masks, maybe.
Let
That's
us
a good
win.
Oh, what's
Feet
that long
or we
one from
leave?
Red Wolf?
This about your voice. Could you please show that comment? Yeah, thank you.
We the people demand feet.
Will, could you announce this?
Very glad to.
G-Man/Blue Anon is always a great dude. Genuinely glad to have met him back in the day, and it's super surreal to see him here of all places. Genuinely a great dude. Also, delete feed.
Agree. Reach
This
feet
guy,
also.
this
Red
guy,
Wolf.
preaching to the
Red
choir
Wolf.
right here.
We the
Like Red
people.
Wolf.
Kappa demand. Kappa feet.
Red Wolf.
So you don't demand them?
Draw that. All right, you're gonna draw that one.
I'm Jewish.
Okay, we're drawing.
Okay.
No, that feet, or I guess we kind of have to do it at this point.
I mean,
don't we?
yeah. Do you want to go into the camera, or just kind of do it from there?
He's already begun.
I mean, should we?
I think
No,
we should,
no,
right?
don't appease them.
Draw the feet. Just draw the feet.
Just,
Let's get it
just
over with.
bang it
All right, I'm
out.
just gonna draw.
Please the
I'm gonna draw
crowd.
my
That would
leg
be
from
that
this
would be that
angle.
would that would be like a permanent scar.
Yeah, it would really
on my
it would really
on my
sully
career-
the,
on my
the good name of
career.
the Semiformal podcast.
All right,
Really?
all right. Tilt this thing down.
What? There's so
Tilt it down. We're doing this. Am I really gonna be
We get a
drawing
live
feet?
action.
yeah. Have fun with that.
Yeah, can we get, who the heck let these? Who let these guys? Go?
Thanks, Meg.
Thank you, man. Okay.
Cut.
So now I
Yeah, no, actually
totally
done.
awful at drawing anything regarding real life, so please forgive me.
Ben, don't draw that. You cannot appease it. Your foot's in the frame. That's good enough. Okay. Shuffle an inch or two forward.
Oh, they're digging the feet.
God,
Where the shake at?
Feet pog.
We're the
you were in frame for like 4 minutes.
All right, so
And it was your feet, though. Your phone.
yeah, and it was your. It was
This
your
is 4chan.
crotch.
This is definitely 4chan.
yeah, I'm gonna start drawing the leg.
Yep,
Kinda.
is.
Okay.
I'm trying to go as quick
Okay.
as possible because I really don't want
We should have a time limit. I think we should have a time limit.
15
to. I
seconds.
really
Yeah.
don't want.
And then
15
chat.
seconds.
No, 30. 30,
You can't draw
30,
it.
30,
Okay,
35.
You can't rush art.
Jesus Christ, you
Sure.
guys really make me do this in 15 seconds. I can barely see my
30
own toes.
seconds.
What the-
Ready?
Oh, you better get moving.
Hey, you better
Oh,
get
Let's
moving.
go.
So this-
All right, Chad. If you really want feet, I'm gonna need to see some poggers in
More
the chat.
wrinkles.
We're gonna need some
Yeah,
poggers.
yeah,
in the
we got some-
chat.
I'm not drawing the
Can we
bottom
get
of
some
the feet. I'm not an
pogs?
actual foot fetish artist.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm drawing my own toes.
Let's get some. Let's
Hey,
get some.
get off. How many toes does this guy have?
I don't know.
Oh wow, that's actually
Oh,
not a bad foot.
Wow.
Toenails,
wait.
A
toenails.
lot of
Wow.
poggers. Way
Wow.
to go, everybody. Good work.
They love you.
Okay.
Amazing.
Got you guys. There
good.
we go. That's really good.
Wow, that,
Bring that close to the camera for them. Give them a little,
I
better
think
look.
they got
Sign it. Make sure to sign it.
draw some stink lines.
Oh God.
What is a
No,
stink
that's
line?
toes, baby. Put up that comment.
Gender
Put up
stink
that
lines, you know?
comment.
Oh,
Nothing
oh,
like-
stink lines.
Yeah, put up shit's comment. Well, that right there.
This one?
On each toe.
Gee, I like that actually.
Give them G-Miz. Oh. The gang's all here.
So good. So good.
That's you can sell it as merch.
Yeah, no. This
Little
is it.
like toe
Okay.
toe
Oh,
mask.
toe-
no,
toe-
I-
yeah,
I-
yeah,
I-
toe
I-
caps.
I don't want to create my own fetish, man.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Famous
You
last
guys better
words.
pay me for this. Yes, it's foul. No, I'm not drawing wrinkles. You guys can go to a perfectly good art site. You don't have to stay here on twitch.tv/semiformal
Don't drive
podcast.
the viewers away, man.
Yeah, no, okay, stay
No,
here
yeah,
for more
stay
feet.
here.
I can personalize
Stay
your feet.
tuned.
Add a tattoo of what?
All right.
Would you get a tattoo, Blue Anon? What's
Uh,
your take on those?
tattoos. For me personally,
Good question.
tattoos are like.
A tattoo of a foot. Just a
On your
slightly
foot?
smaller foot on the foot. That looks exactly the same as the last foot.
But to answer your question,
That's a really bad big toe.
tattoos.
Oh my
Don't get me
lord.
wrong. I really like the ideas of tattoos having a permanent story to
Right.
tell. Like my favorite part about tattoos is that they tell stories about people's
Such
lives
degeneracy
and
with
stuff.
such speed.
and stuff they've gone through. And I think
Yeah.
See me on
when
Fridays.
used to tell stories, tattoos are really cool.
Mm.
Or if they just look cool, they're really cool. But
Of course.
tattoos aren't for me.
Not for you.
Not for me. I like if you want to get a tattoo, go.
How about
for
you
it.
guys? We don't really talk about this. I don't have anything to get of, but I'm not opposed to
There is
it.
one tattooed
I'm in the
person
same
this room,
department.
I think, to my knowledge.
What's that?
There's one tattooed person in this group, to my knowledge.
Well,
And she's not really here.
yeah.
Yeah.
The disembodied voice.
Enough
It's
to
actually
be-
on my foot.
Enough to be
You have to show it, honey. You have
You messed up,
No.
Lucy. You made a
No.
mistake.
Why?
You made a mistake.
Did you ever say that, you buffoon?
You aren't actually, are you?
Girl.
You aren't actually, are you?
All
I'll
right.
get a tattoo. I think I'm planning on getting a tattoo.
Of what? Of what?
That'll keep them here.
Something boat
Let me
related.
carry it back up.
Boat related.
Like a
Boat
sailboat?
related.
Sailboat.
Just get a
maybe
fat
like
anchor on the
flag.
tricep. That's
Anchors,
badass.
Maybe
flag.
like a sea serpent?
Or like a mini sailboat, like something on my forearm maybe.
Like one of those wheels? The
Yeah.
steering wheels? Those are cool. I would get like maybe like a significant number or like a date. Like if I got married or something, I have to like the date. somewhere.
I'm gonna put the date of this
Or
podcast.
like
Right on my
The
back.
day of the return. I'll just get it on my forehead.
want to be more
Right.
cliche, give an MOM on
Oh,
the
yeah.
shoulder.
MOM
Yeah.
heart
It's a good one.
actually says wow. Gotta put it on wrong.
These people got me baked.
Facts.
Nice.
That's what we're going for.
Yeah,
That's what we're going for.
I'm glad.
I love how the closest thing to frame is always Will. Half out of frame.
He called you Max Mofo. That's a compliment. I'd take that.
Oh, Max Mofo.
Yeah.
That's him.
It's me?
Yeah,
Yes.
with the hat.
Black shirt.
No,
hat.
you look like
Oh,
more
you
like
look Max Mofo than he does. Yeah, are you kidding me?
100%.
Right.
He's a good looking dude.
Oh, which do you prefer, G-Man or Blue Anon?
Either's fine, honestly. Both
Indifferent.
go by it. But Blue
man
Anon is
behind the mask.
Blue Anon. I want to be the more common one.
Gotcha.
So G-Man is
Yeah.
more intimate for like your close friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
More-
Blue was Blue Anon the
It's kinda-
it was the original name, right?
Actually,
Actually,
I think
no.
G-Man predates it.
Really?
no, not even.
What?
And-
Where did the Blue Anon name come from, and how long has it been around for?
Okay, so so originally when I told you guys about this community, I kind of joined in on with this persona
4chan.
with this persona of mine. What happened was I just kind of originally I took
Is that me? Or is that him? Okay.
Sit back on the
Someone
camera. a little bit.
else said back
I'll back it up.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, listen, I appreciate the simping. I'll give you my Venmo. Just DM. May
OnlyFans.
give you actual.
I don't
figures.
like where this is going.
Matt starts on OnlyFans after
Oh.
slight success.
I thought you were about to tilt it down and
I know.
actually show your feet.
Show your feet.
No, the back
No.
left.
Dude, those are really
I think that's you,
I
John.
think it's
I think it's you.
You're back left.
It's
Oh,
you.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, Ethan.
It's
We're-
you.
I'm thinking the wrong way.
I'm sick of it. Get out of here.
I'm sorry.
Gray shirt.
Turbo man.
Confirm. Gray shirt confirmation.
Emo guy.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
It's not the. It's the hair. I
Yeah.
need to get a
I was
cut.
actually gonna say the hair is pulling
It's
down.
pretty ridiculous at this point.
It's like Can you walk, or you're just weighed down by this?
It's a lot. I think I actually am like a pound heavier just because of the sheer volume of hair I have.
They're saying not to cut it.
Ethan, you've got a big fan. You've got a big fan.
Do you know Paradox Monolith?
I do know Paradox Monolith. Very, very good friend of mine.
Can we get an HX location, please?
Okay, all right. Interesting
All right,
development.
Doxes are coming in.
Interesting development. Paradox Monolith. Okay.
No, but that very,
2020.
very, very good friend of mine. He kind of worked as my silent tutor for all this time.
Wow.
On
He
art or
always-
just in life?
Like
or-
On art, on art.
Oh, okay.
That's really
He
nice.
always gave me the best constructive criticism. He's a large part of the reason that my art style has developed the way it has. So shout out to him.
Shout
out to my boy.
Way to
Shout out to my
go.
boy Paradox.
Straight king.
Wouldn't be here without you, man.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
It's a lot of praise coming from the Blue Anon.
So good.
Favorite cartoon characters? I like that one.
That's a good
Favorite
one.
cartoon characters?
Mordecai and Rigby.
Yeah. I mean, favorite cartoon character. Honestly, favorite cartoon character maybe has to be
character. Favorite
honestly
character?
either Shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force or Carl from
Oh.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
The best.
Oh my
I thought you were gonna say Carl Weezer
dude,
for a
I've
second
not
there.
heard that name
Yeah.
in like a decade, literally.
Dude, Aqua Teen is so good. I love that show so much. It's so bad.
Oh, did you guys hear
it's
that,
so
um,
crazy.
Slightly off topic, but you hear that Grant Imahara of Mythbusters passed? That
Yeah.
sucks. I love that show.
Not quite the segue.
Yeah, no, I just we started about just talking about cartoons. Like my favorite childhood show was always Mythbusters. That really blows.
that a
Anyways,
cartoon?
no, it wasn't. It was what I grew up watching.
Oh,
It was like when I think cartoons, I think childhood
Even-
shows, and
even-
childhood shows, Mythbusters.
His favorite cartoon character
It's Grant Imahara.
The
The late Grant. Wow.
Oh my
The
god.
late Grant. Like we never left.
It's really.
The late great Grant Imahara.
I'm a big Junt and Air fan now. He's my favorite cartoon
He's
character.
He's a favorite cartoon. Where'd it go? When did the
Up and
cartoon-
coming, up and coming.
Yeah.
No, but also, if I may add something, something real quick, like another thing that really inspired me was going back to Aqua Teen. Aqua Teen's, I don't know if pineapple on pizza.
Quick transition.
Nice segue.
Indifferent.
I am proud. I'm pretty hard proud.
I'm a
Indifferent.
I'm a full-blooded Italian. It's a
I've-
sin.
I'm kind of.
Really?
It's a
Hey,
sin. Oh my
I've never
god.
tried it.
You don't combine the two things. When you eat, if I put down a pineapple, slathered it with tomato sauce,
It doesn't sound good.
cheese, pepperoni, and dough, cut it up, and then put it in the oven. Does that sound good?
Never tried it.
To some,
Here's how I
probably.
explain it, right? Pizza normally is good, right? And when you throw pineapple on it, it adds this bitter and this sweet that's just not
Bitter.
there.
Sometimes you don't need that.
He's a purist, though. He's a pizza purist.
Here's okay.
Yeah.
Listen,
I know my pizza.
I
know-
know. I'm
my
not gonna question
pizza.
that. I'm not gonna question that. What I'm gonna say though is that I think kind of a theme of the episode is just art, inspiration, seizing the moment. Does
It's the
G-Man
same guy.
his pizza?
Yes.
Yes, he
Does
does.
G-Man his pizza? Confirmed.
Yep.
I
Yep.
think that
Yeah.
kind of closes the casket on the conversation. So
Yeah, I agree.
As long as pineapple is great on pizza, as long as it's in a specific Pizza Hut in Texas that I'm not sure even exists anymore at this point, honestly.
That's classic Red Wolf. If I know Red Wolf, that's
Yeah.
Red Wolf.
really hope these are recurring chat members.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Everyone deserves
Hope
love
he
for this
sticks
great podcast. Thank you.
Oh, thank
man.
you.
Really appreciate
Your
it.
friends are way too wholesome, man.
This is
Yeah, I'm
I wish that
very
these were
thankful
my
for
friends.
my
These guys are
friends.
awesome.
I'm very thankful for my friends.
yeah.
Are these? Would you say the majority of these are your in real life friends or your Blue Anon friends?
Half and half.
Oh, okay,
Beautiful.
interesting.
Half and half, yeah.
Is
I think
Pikash in
that's
here?
perfect.
Oh wait, is that Pikash I see?
Oh my gosh, it is.
Oh no way!
Oh, yo,
Pikash.
Kick Will off.
David does deserve to
What's up,
be here
dude?
over me.
What's up, Pikash?
Don't say
Oh,
that.
no.
Uh,
No, we love our
he's gonna
Will.
make it.
Wow.
So
He was
Wow.
invited about 400 times. I want it on the
girls.
record.
I
Ha,
love
we don't have any cookies, unfortunately.
Buffoon.
G
Honestly,
is a good boy.
If we didn't have the stoic presence of William Byer and the constantly and the
Straight
closest towards the camera, I don't know what we'd do.
Who would play with the tape
Who would,
measure?
who would
Who
make
would
noises
play
the
with
whole
tape
time?
measure?
every single
Who would send Snapchats of the rest of us?
Yo, do you guys know the Misfits podcast?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's my favorite podcast.
Second favorite. Now second
Uh,
favorite.
you're Will, right?
I'm Will.
Will.
Okay.
You're like the Mason of this group.
Thank you.
Wait,
For
so
those who know the Misfits.
You do any? Do you watch any other YouTubers? Or
My favorite YouTuber probably has to be Swagger Souls.
nice.
Oh,
good
yeah.
Dude,
pick.
I
Yeah.
love Swagger Souls
Hilarious.
so
That's a
much.
good pick. He's very funny.
Yeah.
He's very funny.
Swagger Souls.
I've watched him a long time, though.
Funny, dude.
You have a very interesting prompt here. FMK, the Tricks Bunny, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
We're treading into some dangerous
You
territory.
don't know
Yeah.
Doug
Monopoly
Dimmadome,
Man.
the owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
It seems like an easy marry for the Monopoly
I was
Man.
gonna say you're set for life.
The Monopoly Man is incredibly rich, but so is Doug
And if you
Dimmadome.
no,
Here's the
dude,
thing,
if you
you've seen
divorce him, you
there's-
get half his
there's-
stuff.
There's two opposing schools of thought, I think, with the Tricks Bunny. Either
Considering that
kill
the
it
bunny is
or F it, because
These are
it's
some- these are
insane
some
either
great
way.
trans- These are some great
considering that
podcast
the bunny
transitions here.
is like
Yeah, the segues are just so
it's
seamless.
not like literal bestiality.
Now-
and
It's like
It's something that's furry. It's human.
human.
No, I'm
Okay,
trying.
that's
Tricks Bunny scares me, man.
I agree.
It scares me.
Who would you
Monopoly Man's rich. I would
Now
cuff
we're
him.
talking
Yeah,
about
you'd
this.
have
Seriously, I'm marrying him.
You have to
Yeah.
Gold digger.
Doug is pretty loaded too, honestly.
Doug is kind of cute.
But I mean, the Monopoly
would
Man, like
treat you
Park
right.
Avenue and everything. Come
Now,
on.
he gets in.
I
He
think
goes
the
to
He's
jail
got
all
because
the time.
nobody's got real
Honestly,
estate.
it wouldn't even matter if Monopoly Man didn't treat you right. You could just divorce him and get half his stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Jeff
True.
Bezos.
You
But
take Park Place,
honestly-
he has Boardwalk. It's fine.
He makes you sign.
There you go.
Monopoly Man goes to jail all the time if you ever play his games. Doug Dimmadome, he can own and buy literally everything in the Dimsdale
There's
area.
one comment I see. It's like a 3-hit combo. Two up from there. Three, I guess. Right there.
Can we get a blue?
No.
on
Good
first?
God, get that off the screen.
No,
As swiftly as possible.
no,
Anything else will
no.
do.
I mean, that's just disrespect towards his craft.
That's right.
Yeah,
Smash Bros.
exactly.
Tournament, Jay.
I don't care how much money they
just
give me. I don't care how
TMS.
much money those furry artists give me. I'm not
Send
accepting
it
none of
straight.
it.
Have you ever been approached for commission work?
I have several
Really?
times.
Your commission's open?
Commissions are open. Yeah, just take that up in my
Oh.
Instagram DMs. That's where we can discuss if you're interested.
Business
I saw a lot of
inquiries.
To
comments.
anyone watching as well.
You have a almost opposite request
Bless you, G. Never sell your soul
by
to a furry.
Anime Rocks 2, right there. 3 from the
Word
bottom.
up, Shin.
4 from the bottom. Here, right there.
The one up.
Can I
one
draw you
up.
as a furry?
There you go. So, what are your thoughts on this? Like an art swap kind of thing, I think.
I'm good off anything furry related.
Okay.
I'm
Good
good
call.
off. I'm
Good call on
I'm
that.
good off that.
It's a
Is that-
deep
are
hole.
they-
Zero interest.
They do
Zero
pay-
interest.
They do pay exceptionally well.
For
though.
some, and it makes no sense, dude. How?
No.
Where's
no,
it coming from?
Exactly.
Who's paying for it?
Or are they,
I'm
or
serious.
do they
I'm
get
saying
actually
there or
dump their
Do
life
they have a day
savings?
job? Yeah.
Or do they
I
just
think they're
actually
normal, like just complete normal people, and then they go home.
and then by
You know?
night?
It's like
It's like Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Yeah. Bruce
thing
Wayne
is,
by day.
They pay
Batman by night.
so well. It's like they'll pay you $300 for
How
the
do
most
you know?
niche,
How do you
depraved
think?
furry art you can
You've
possibly
definitely
make.
accepted it, haven't you? You've done it before. You have. You definitely have.
No.
You're
Do
allowed-
not
yeah.
DM me at MS Padovano on Instagram for no furry art whatsoever.
Don't-
my
do not do
commissions
it,
are
guys.
not open.
again, that's not MSPAD.
That is not- That is not at MSPADAVANO.
That would be silly.
That would be
If even if it were.
Blue Anon is an anti-capitalist.
That is untrue.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
I
we're
thought
debunked.
we weren't getting
Okay, yeah, I was
actually-
gonna say we're not diving.
there were
If there were two,
rules,
yeah, there are two rules.
and one of them got striked immediately.
Yeah, and the other one is not politics.
Also, all of us here are actually Anprim.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
From
correct.
gang.
This is an anarcho-primitivism
Podcast.
official.
That's how we started, actually.
I'm gonna
Every
start.
night
first episode?
after the episode, we cut the power lines
Yeah, we unscrew all the light bulbs
Yeah.
to close up.
Go full Amish.
and go hunting.
No.
Can we see the girl?
No.
To you. Your consent.
If we reach 1,000 followers.
No.
No.
That all.
Don't humor them. That is.
No.
Yo,
They will
yo,
go
yo,
crazy
she's like the
over that.
Jamie.
I saw her hand just.
Hey, can we pull that up, Jamie?
Talkers in the chat.
And Pog.
And
I love this so much. This is great. This is a great chat.
Yeah.
Do it. We're
How
selling
many
her
followers
out.
do we
We're
have?
selling her out.
100
we have 32 viewers right now.
followers.
I don't know. I can check how many followers.
I
I
think
So,
40.
Am I right in thinking that G-Man
No, we have
came
more.
from Half-Life? The name?
That is odd. That's actually just a mere coincidence.
89.
Really?
That's
Oh, we can
I've just
argue.
had the nickname G-Man my whole life.
And it just happened?
It's just all my nickname has just always been G-Man.
There's somebody with a G-Man profile picture calling out our insecurity here.
Huh?
Space cars right there. You see that? Right in the middle of the chat.
Oh, yeah. No, it does have a...
Nice, huh? I
Oh,
got
Put
yeah,
it
yeah, don't pull up
G-Man
that
will
one.
be the last
Don't
surviving
pull
man
up
in the room. Well, thank you for the follow pre-stream as well, Rebel. We appreciate any and all support you guys can give.
So going on is male,
Yes,
right?
we're actually the G virus. is only
Last time I checked, yeah.
G-Man.
Last time you checked. Can you check now?
When was the last time you checked? Things change.
Things can change.
Art is
That could be like a clownfish.
Yeah.
When they
Art
turn
is
into
fluid.
adults, they change from genders.
All right, we good.
We're all good.
Cool.
You heard it here, folks.
Bolts.
But
Gents.
really, if I might add something that didn't get finished before.
Yeah. Sorry.
A really good quote from the creator of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. You guys know Aqua Teen Hunger Force, right?
Yep.
Notorious for, well, not really notorious, more so famous for its very, very bad animation.
Yeah.
The animation is very, very bad and mediocre, but the best thing about the show is it does not matter because the characters themselves are interesting and funny enough to carry the entire show. And the show is incredibly low budget if you couldn't already tell just by watching it. But a quote from the creator that I really like was, "Just use Photoshop. Screw it."
Oh, that's that one.
Because they literally only made that show in Photoshop and Final Cut.
I like
That's
this.
literally
I like this
it.
idea. Can Blue Anon design each of you guys a mask, and then we see them in a future podcast?
I'm telling you right now, if you designed
I will-
masks, I would wear it every episode.
Yeah.
You should make like face masks. Like
Absolutely.
Coronavirus
That would
masks,
be
'cause I would wear that
amazing.
like daily.
Oh my god.
Work
Oh, what, like the
retail,
Blue
so-
Anon smile?
Yeah.
That is
That's your
a
merch. That's your merch.
Great idea.
Yeah.
That's your merch.
I've had plenty of ideas for that.
Yeah.
I've come across a few ads saying
You can get one. You can make one
no,
for
like get a face mask with like an image printed on it.
They have
what's
those
the
face
skeleton
masks
gentleman
with
you
your own
have that
face
reoccurs
printed
in
on
your
it.
Mr. Bones? You could have like a Mr. Bones mask with
The
just the jaw.
The strip mask.
I don't think Striff would translate very well, but Blue Anon and Mr. Bones absolutely would.
I
Yeah.
actually concur.
Skeletons will never go out of style.
Yeah,
Skeletons
exactly.
will never go out of style.
Can you explain the entire plot of Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
There is no plot. That's the plot.
Oh,
Every
That
episode.
guy
That's dope.
rebounded right back.
I'm
like you think.
try again, Pete Cash.
Yeah,
No,
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 gotcha
like,
question.
Better
Like-
next time.
No, like
Gotcha
you think I'm kidding. Like the show actually has no plot.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
that's all
journalism.
that characters.
I thought for a second they were talking about the podcast.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so the
Oh,
plot of the
very
What's an
podcast.
anarcho-feminism?
Same answer.
Yeah.
It's
just
It's all about the characters. All
Yeah.
of my favorite.
Reminds me of
character.
what show? The Eric Andre show. I don't know if you've ever watched it.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force or this?
the pizza.
The
box
Eric
joke.
Andre. It's just a show of just random,
Yeah,
Crap.
chaos.
and it's chaos, but it's beautiful chaos. It's art.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think art in some ways, when people try to get too scientific and too mathematical with like drawing everything, it kind of
Mhm.
takes away from it. I think a lot of
Absolutely.
it is like a human thing. Like
Mhm.
humans create art, you know.
Did we seriously never introduce ourselves? We didn't. No, we didn't.
Yes,
Well,
you did.
I went
you
down the
said
line,
names.
but
You said
just
names.
to reintroduce Matt Padovano,
Don't
our
dox
resident
me.
artist.
Don't dox me.
We'll buy
Will,
That's me.
Resident-
John, I'm John.
Resident tape measure.
yeah, his name is Uzai, but recently been going by Jutton,
John there.
John. Of course, the world-renowned Blue Anon, and I'm Ethan.
And there's disembodied.
Oh yeah, and the disembodied voice. She's
like our Alexa.
he slash she says. It's
No,
slash,
she's our
yeah.
Jamie.
It's Cortana.
Yeah, it really is our Alexa, actually.
Our Alexa's like Jamie.
Beautiful analogy.
Yo,
Yeah, she
Jamie, can
hangs-
we pull that up?
hangs
Can we
around.
pull up the SR-71 Blackbird? Coolest plane ever made.
Cortana.
It is
Yeah,
Cortana,
yeah.
Is that the one that Elon Musk kid his name after? Yeah.
Who
I
are we
thought
though?
so.
We're just a podcast
We're a
of
couple-
friends, and
couple guys. being
Group
dudes.
of guys.
we found this interesting man, and we had just
Yeah.
too many questions.
We met on 4chan
I've
too.
always-
Actually, it was really crazy.
Actually, we found him off the street. He was just kind of waiting outside, and we were just like, "Hey,
This guy's a mask
Hey,
on. What is he
hey.
doing?
Yeah, nice,
Yeah.
nice mask.
Yeah, they offered me pizza and
This
everything.
guy's name is Ethan."
Yeah.
There's like a whole fan.
Ducks.
Let's go.
You're literally-
Let's go. Ethan's gang
getting
rise
swatted.
up.
Ethan's getting swatted.
Get out.
I want you to understand that this community,
Well.
you're now.
Oh shit! Yeah,
You are Ethan Bond.
they're on 4chan, bro. It's over for me. Oh
Oh,
no.
There's
that's
so
your
much
brand.
art of you
That's
about
your
to be
brand.
created. So much art.
Oh,
That's your brand.
send it all my way. I'll be tagged in the pictures. I want
Yeah,
If you
fan
guys have
art.
fan art, just send it down on the Instagram.
Everyone make Ethan fan art and just send it in. We'd love to see it. Send it to the Semiformal Podcast Instagram.
Can I
Give us
get?
a
Can I
follow.
have a special request
Oh, yeah,
of like
please
a, of
follow
a
us,
of a crossover with me and my dear friend Blue Anon, arm in arm, and then maybe get the rest of the squadron.
No,
Absolutely.
digital rep-
unnecessary. I think just you two is perfect.
There we go, Matt. There's you're getting some love. Front left one is the cute
Whoa.
one.
Matt Pog.
ROTC.
Is it really me, or are you talking about the girl currently sitting
Matt
in front of
Pog.
me?
No, there's no girl.
What
Oh
girl?
yeah, the
Cortana?
theoretical girl.
Girl, can you
TC
type
Pog.
at Semiformal Podcast in the chat? Just so everyone can see the Instagram handle.
Matt Pog.
Ethan does need a
Yes.
man bun.
Yes,
I
praise
could,
me
I
more.
could do
Boost
it.
my
I don't have
ego.
a
The man bun.
Yeah,
It doesn't- 'cause it
Semiformal
shows off
Podcast on
my-
Instagram.
my incredible forehead, which
And
I.
then broadcast that up.
It's
Front left or back? It's Ethan. Ethan is better looking.
You didn't even see her yet. How do you know she's cute?
She is.
Well,
Just
she
by
saw her
nature.
feet, which is enough.
Ah, true.
All
And her
women,
head. And her head.
all women are queens.
Ethan, Valentina.
If she
John's canceled. John is canceled. John is canceled.
Ethan Pug.
Oh,
And
man.
actually, it is exactly
Ethan,
8 p.m.
Yeah, I think
So
that.
I think that is a perfect segue to our conclusion.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with
Yeah.
us. It's been nothing
Thank
but
you.
a great time the whole way through.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Yeah,
I
shout
had a
out to-
blast.
Blue and On, thanks for coming on. Thanks for
So
bringing your
much.
friends.
Thank you,
Thank you
Blue
so
Nom.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.
Thank you. Shout out to the temple, the rats.
Let's get some just last pogs and
Chanel's.
frogs in the chat.
Yeah, frogs and
Free
pogs, boys, you
Canada.
know the drill.
Shout out to all of y'all.
Free Canada.
Follow Blue and On. Follow Semiformal Podcast on Instagram. Follow on Twitch.
Thank you guys so
Oh,
much.
That's it.
can you drop Blue Non's tag just real quick?
Oh yeah, was it Blue and On?
Blue
Was
and
it-
on 334.
Beautiful
Be
work.
sure to shoot him a follow. You will not regret it if you don't already. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been an honor and a pleasure.
It's been a blast.
I wish you all the best of luck in all you do. Thank you so much.
Oh, great work, everybody.
Awesome stuff.
Peace out.
Peace out, everyone.
Good cast.
Good night.
Great work.
That was really fun.